Hi, I'm Shereem Herndon-Brown, Strategic Admissions Advice, and on this Halloween, I want parents to be scared. Yes, I'm asking you to be scared of three things in the college admissions process. Whether you're a freshman child, or you have a sophomore, or a junior, or even a senior, these three things, parents, you should be scared of, and I want to help you to remedy that. Yes? Okay. Number one, be afraid of not communicating with your child. We all have teenagers, and it's hard to communicate with them, okay? But during this process, if you do not communicate with your child, you're not going to win this process. There's going to be tension in your home. Communication with your child, with your school counselor, those are the things that are the foundation of a successful college admission process. If your child has their vision of what college looks like and you have your vision of what college should look like for them, those could clash. So I'm asking you to please try to get on the same page as your kid and communicate. What are you interested in? Why? Why do you want to go there? Mom, how much can we afford? Where do you think I should be? Cost, location, major, career. Communicate with your child, and that will, trust me, lead to a much smoother, still emotionally tenuous college admissions process. But I want you to be scared of not communicating with your kid. Number two, if you think that the college admission process is the same as when you went to it 20, 30 years ago, it's not. So be afraid of what you don't know. It's important that you get information that is current, relevant, and particular, specific, customized for your kid. You cannot go into this process thinking that what you know then or what you hear out in the streets is going to help your kid. Be afraid of misinformation. Be afraid of thinking that what was 30 years ago still applies now. You cannot go into this process without information. It's very, very important that you fear what you don't know. Anyone, any school, be very clear, that is a 25% or less college acceptance rate, you need to be afraid of. All those schools, no matter what your kids' grades are reach schools. I said it, yes. So be afraid of what you don't know. I'm not saying be afraid of the schools. Be afraid of what you don't know as it pertains to this process now, okay? And lastly, please make sure that you are afraid of, how do I say, colleges that you aren't aware of. Don't go into this process thinking that there are only 15 schools that your kids can apply to. You need to be open to a variety of places for a variety of reasons, and the best thing you can do is to gather that information. Remember number two, but I want you to be afraid of don't be afraid of learning about schools you don't know about. One of the things I take tremendous pride in is teaching families about schools that may be unfamiliar. Do not get caught up in the trap of only considering places that you're aware of. That's very, very important that you go into the process with an open mind, understanding that things have changed, number one, and number two, and the number one of not communicating. I want to help you. I want to help you and your child to communicate. I want to help you to understand what you don't know from 20, 30 years ago. And most importantly, I want to introduce new schools to you. So be afraid of what you don't know, but I want you very, very, very much to go into this process with an open mind, open heart, and open communication. If you need more information, please check out Strategic Admissions Advice. We're here to help, and we want to communicate with you.